What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Best Family Homestead. So if you've been watching the channel very long, you had saw me build this cat-proof trash container house. And you can see it is not really cat-proof any longer. Why I would like to say that we had some panthers or bobcats or lions or something tear it up, and that's why it's not cat-proof anymore. Truth is, it was a big orange tractor with some big long forks on the front, and I may or may not have bumped it twice. So really I shouldn't have really used the finish nails. I had them and it was easy, because that's one reason it came apart as easy as it did. So today we are going to make it cat-proof again. We're going to do that by screwing all the boards back up with screws. And I'm also going to get one of the pallets that me and Robert got, that you've seen us using a few projects. And I'm going to raise it up, put it on a pallet base, basically, get it up off the ground. Might have a little porch, you know, it'll look better, and I'll be able to actually move it from where it is and be able to move it back a little bit to get it more out of the way of, you know, where I bring the tractor through. And then we're going to clean up all this nasty mess that has been made by the cats and get this all looking nice again to match the rest of most of the yard. All right, well, I gotta go over here, get the tractor off the trailer, and then we will be heading over to get one of the pallets. So this one's gonna work. It's a little bit too big. It's 5 by 10. I think that'll be better because the house is 3 by 7. So that'll give a couple feet on the side for the other trash cans that have good lids, and make a little extra room. Now I'm gonna put some, grab a couple of my 2x4s so I can put long ways underneath, so I have a place for the pallet to go, and that'll also help keep it straight and secure it. And then I guess I need some bricks to get it up off the ground. Luckily I know where there are a few bricks. Estate sale gold. I have to spend a dime, so let's get this thing over to the tractor and get a few bricks and some 2x4s. Yeah, so those pallets are a little bit heavier than I remembered. I really don't feel like picking them up. So we're gonna take just a minute and do some rearranging. Gonna have to start 66, move the tractor, pull the 66 out of the way so I can get the tractor over here. With any luck, everything starts up like it should. 66 wasn't real happy about being started. Definitely need to run it a little bit more. That's kind of its main issue right now, is it needs to be ran. That's coming up this week, so stay tuned on that video. All right, so I got my pallet over here, and the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take a couple extra 1-inch boards and put on each end, and we're going to add extra screws all along the bottom here where that bracing is. Then we'll flip it over and we'll add our 2x4s across, all the way across the bottom, and that way we'll be able to have a place in here to put the forks to pick everything up and move if we need to. And what I plan on doing is getting the pallet set on the ground. We'll pick up the house, or the garbage can house, with the tractor and set it on the pallet, and then I'll be able to re-square everything and get it attached to the pallet floor, so it will be nice and secured and will be squared up. So first things first, let's get the base built. All right, so once I got all the extra boards screwed in, I got screws on every board. It really stiffened this thing up enough to where I don't think I'm gonna need to put the cross beams under it, especially since I'm putting it up on bricks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it out here to the driveway so I can set it down and get it up off the ground. And then we're gonna take the trash out of this, and we're going, the trash cans, and we're going to try and pick this up and set it on that pallet. Well, that's the plan anyway. Let's see how it goes. All right, I got it moved. It's actually not as bad as it looks. I would like for it to hold together a little bit better, but it is what it is. And it's not going to take us just a second to get it all squared back up and put back together. And then it's going to be actually a very nice sturdy unit. But on this pallet, I'm actually going to be able to use this to also support the pallet. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give it some structural strength back by screwing all of our boards we spent so much time putting in, burning, but shouldn't be too bad. It just might be a little bit of Jenga trying to get everything back in the right spot. And we're going to find out. All right, that was ridiculously hard. It wasn't really hard, but it was more of a pain than it should have been, and especially because the cat house was fighting back. Had a board fall while I was reaching for a screw. Hit me in the forehead, actually cut me open a little bit. Oh my goodness. All right, so now let's get this thing squared up here. And then we'll be able to screw it to the pallet. And that's going to reinforce the pallet as well as keep it from moving. And because I put it together and squared it in the dirt, I may or may not be able to get it 100% perfectly square, but that's okay. My goal right now is to get it good and functional. Which I think I will be able to do with some screws. Panda. There we go. That's, I need to put another latch at the bottom. And I'll grab one tomorrow. But that's going to be good enough. It's going to hold tight. So now I'm just going to go around. I'm going to put screws all the way around the bottom into the pallet. So it's going to hold itself nice and tight. Okay, I've got all the screws in place around 3 sides on the bottom. So now, this thing is actually really sturdy on its pallet. And the doors open relatively easy. You get some hinges for this thing at some point, you know, lock it up. But now, now that the top's open, use my latch here, get it latched nice and tight. I think that while I'm here with the drill, it looks like maybe one of the issues is that's a little bit loose and crooked, but we're just going to throw another screw in right here. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, that does it. It works again, and this time, as long as I don't hit it with the forks of the big orange tractor, cats ain't getting into it. Excuse me. Cats are not getting into it when I get tired and frustrated. Sometimes my ultra hillbilly ego comes out. All right, so now we're going to break all this up, and we're going to pick up the pallet, and we're going to set the pallet here so that we can get it all arranged and looking halfway decent again. All right, I got our spot cleaned out there. So now I'm going to go ahead and get a couple bricks ready to go over here. And we are going to grab the pallet with the tractor and attempt to get this thing set nice and straight here. That is much better. It looks better. It's really nice and solid now. Yeah, I guess I put a brick under here, and it looks like when I put it under there, I need to double that one up like I did in the front. So I think I'll pick it back up or just see what it takes to lift that up a little bit. Put a couple shims to keep it from sagging. But I like this much better. I think it looks better. It's further away where I won't hit it. And now I've got room, because I do have a couple extra trash cans. I've got room for like the recycling cans. And you know, like sometimes I have cardboard like I do now from all the stuff coming in for the walk. All my equipment. So I have a place to put some cardboard. And I think I'll get even fancier with it here shortly and actually put some cattle panels up right here in a square specifically for cardboard boxes and stuff like that. That needs to go out. I think that'll work well. But it is now a actual cat proof trash can holder, container, house, whatever you want to call it. And it kind of looks much better now. So I'm glad I got that done before I had to leave. So now there's a good place to put the trash. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Not how to build one, but how to rebuild one after you did it with a tractor. I'll call it Cat House 2.0, Cat House Redo, however you want to coin it. But that will work, and like I said, that was much more frustrating and painful than I thought it was going to be, but it had to get done. All right, everybody. Well, it is late on it's about 8:30 on a Sunday. Got some weather rolling in. So it's time for me to get everything cleaned up here, trying to get the trash put back up and head to bed, hoping to see the lunar eclipse tonight. Not so sure that's going to happen with these clouds rolling in. Oh well. But anyway, guys, make sure and like, subscribe, and share if you'd like to see more videos like this. And I will catch you guys next time. Thank you. It's working. They're trying to get in, and they can't. Yep. Aaron wins. Kind of. I think I'm still behind. I lost some battles, but I've won the war.